If you're an advertiser focused on generating leads, an ad usually doesn't lead directly to an online sale. Instead, it starts a customer down a path that ultimately leads to a sale in the offline world, such as at your office or over the phone. With offline conversion tracking, you can measure any desirable offline action that happens after a customer has submitted a lead form or called your business, and then import these offline conversions to Google Ads. By implementing offline conversion tracking, you can get a better sense of which keywords and targeting approaches, such as geography or time of day, are driving the most cost-effective sales. You can use this data to optimize and fuel your smart bidding campaigns. Most importantly, offline conversion tracking will allow you to better understand the return on investment of your Google Ads marketing efforts and to optimize for outcomes that matter the most to your business. Before jumping into how Google Ads offline conversion tracking works, it's important to note that you can measure two different types of offline conversions. Conversions resulting from an ad click. For example, when a customer first clicks on your ad, submits a form, and then converts. And conversions resulting from phone calls. For example, when a customer calls your business and then converts during or after the call. We'll go through both of these options. Here's how offline conversion tracking works when measuring conversions resulting from clicks. When a potential customer clicks on an ad, Google generates a unique ID called a Google Click ID or GCLID for each click. You will first have to implement a snippet of code on your website to capture this ID. Then, when the potential customer submits a lead form on your website, you'll include the GCLID along with the other information in the form. From there, the lead information, for example, email address and name, is passed onto and stored in a CRM or spreadsheet, along with the GCLID. Your sales team then completes the sale or deal offline. Once complete, you'll upload the data to Google Ads through a spreadsheet or through a file transfer from your CRM. If you're using Salesforce as your CRM, there is an integration that allows you to connect Salesforce to Google Ads directly, making the offline conversion tracking process very easy to set up. For conversions that start with a phone call, you'll need a Google forwarding number to import call conversions. Conversions that originate from calls can be measured when the call came from a click on a mobile ad or from a manually dialed number in a desktop ad. By adding a piece of code on your website, you can also measure calls that originate from your website after an ad click. In the case of calls, instead of tracking the GCLID, you'll keep track of the caller's number and the time of the call. Once a call results in a conversion, you'll upload the conversion data along with the caller's number and the time of the call into Google Ads. This will allow Google to link your uploaded offline conversion back to the relevant ad and campaign. Use the power of machine learning and Google Ads automated bid strategies to optimize for offline conversions. To make the most of this, make sure to import offline conversion data frequently. We recommend doing this daily. Remember to wait at least 2 weeks or a full conversion cycle from click to conversion import before turning on automated bidding. For more step-by-step videos on Google Ads implementation and optimization, check out Google Ads tutorials on the Google Ads YouTube channel. If you have any questions or for more information, please visit Google Ads Help.